Hello, I'm Ryan, and the fall colors just hit their peak, so I'm riding the township southeast of Montreal. Now, my favorite dirt road, my favorite foods, and my favorite church are all in the townships, so this day trip is going to be sweet.
Autumn made the Eastern Townships famous. People flock here just to see nature's fireworks, this brilliant explosion of color at the finale of summer. But it doesn't last long. If there's a lot to see, then there's even more to taste. The harvest offers up its first fruits at this exact same moment, so I have a lot of colors and flavors to pack into a few short hours. Whenever I have a small amount of time to ride a large amount of terrain, I use a lifeline, phone a friend. This time I called on an Eastern Townships local named Luke. The guy is a ripper. I told him that we had a tight schedule with lots to see, and he certainly didn't waste any time.
Look at that. Roads like this are just kind of everywhere around here. It's kind of weird, actually. Normally we spend a lot of time hunting down perfect roads with beautiful views, and in the townships, it's all they have. It's just epic around here all the time.
I've rarely experienced terrain this free. You just see a mountain and go, okay, let's ride up that one. And the fact that there will be amazing off-road terrain between here and there is almost a given. Luke showed me a load of colorful riding, but now I've got to switch gears and see how many fall flavors I can pack into the hours we have left.
Alright, so we are at Brome Lake Ducks, and if you're in Knowlton, obviously this is the place to come. There's a few hundred people that live here, but they have over 2.2 million birds, and they ship them internationally. Duck meat is absolutely huge here. They throw Duck Fest every year, and this place has been on the shores of Lac Brome for over 100 years. So it's definitely an icon, definitely someplace we had to check out and try.
After the fattiest and most delicious breakfast of my life, we sprint to the smallest town in the townships. It has one street and one house, but it's a big one. The Benedictine order includes set times for labor, and for these bunks that means orchard keeping and cheese making, both of which they do really well.
Alright, so I just had an ice cream at Laiterie de Quet's Cook, and it was insane. It was super good. It's like nothing else you've ever tasted. It's just so kind of real. And you don't really know it, but the big brands actually use whey powder and vegetable oil instead of milk and cream, but not Quet's Cook. They do it the right way around, and they have been doing it the right way around since the 40s. So the ice cream here was just, it was fantastic. Yeah, so we're just at Dunham's. We're at 3 acres here. It's like a beekeeping area, It's beautiful, loads of flowers and all that around, and, about 100 hives, hives here. Yep. 80,000 bees in each, so loads of that, producing pounds and pounds of honey, which they use to make honey, obviously, and wine and cosmetics and, kind of balms and that kind of thing. So, yeah, it's a cool spot. So the townships have a lot of wineries. Its climate is a little bit milder down here, so with the fertile soil and not so much cold, it's really actually great for growing grapes. The thing is, though, kind of like everything else in the townships, the vineyards themselves are small and humble and homey. They produce award-winning wines, but they're not so grandiose about it. It's a world-class place that
doesn't really want much to do with the world or its classes. As I ride back to Montreal, I realize that I took a city approach to the countryside. Yes, I managed to cram all the colors and flavors into my itinerary, but the townships were never about racing time. They're about escaping time. The city hustles along while the countryside just slows down. They watch the leaves change year after year and savor this lifestyle that never will.